Hey guys, it's been 103 days since I last made a Draw Anything video. What have I been up to, you may ask? I've been seeing the sights, grabbing food with good friends, getting out just a little bit more often. Oh, and waiting around a lot. Admittedly, there is much to life that I don't know, but I'm starting to realize that the key to life is to avoid living the same day twice. And last week definitely made sure of that. So where do I start? There was travel, which is good. Then my car got towed, which is bad. I did meet some awesome creatives, and some of them that actually live a few blocks away from me, which is dope. Go-karting was involved, and tacos were in attendance. I want to tell the best stories possible. I want each story that I tell to really bring you there, and in order to do that, I need to take the time and make sure that you feel what I felt and you saw what I saw. So in order to do that, I decided to go back to the drawing board, at least for this week. So with all the excitement, I forgot about March of Robots, which is this month's drawing challenge. And I love drawing challenges because it kind of forces you to draw things that you wouldn't normally draw and create things that you wouldn't normally create. So I decided I'd play catch up. For the first drawing, I decided to draw characters from Adventure Time because they are very organic and very loosely drawn, and I thought that'd be a nice contrast. The very nature of mechanics and robotics is very inorganic, which I thought that would be a nice contrast again. Also, these guys are just plain fun to draw. I mean, have you watched the cartoon? Plus, I feel like this drawing challenge has kind of come at the right time because I feel like my drawing style and my technique and workflow have become very mechanical. I feel like I've fallen into a rut in the sense that I do the same thing knowing I'll get the same result, and that isn't how to grow as an artist. So with this new challenge, I kind of intend to push myself and change up my approach and work on new things. Anyone who has seen my art or any of my close friends know exactly the process that I'm about to go through. By some chance, if you're brand new and you've never seen me draw before at all and you're curious, what am I doing? I'll walk you through it. So 9 times out of 10, the sketch or the drawing just starts off on a piece of paper with the number 2 pencil. From there I scan it and then we ink it online using either Manga Studio or Photoshop. I like to change the opacity of the original image so that I am more free to essentially just trace what I've drawn and fill in the blanks. If I don't like the way I drew it on paper, this is my chance to change things up. When I'm all done with the trace, then I have the inks or the line art, and from there I can then begin to flat or color the drawing. So most drawing programs these days have a layering system where you just stack one image on top of the next and do what you feel free. I personally like to use a lot of layers because it feels like points of articulation, and I have just like, I can just delete entire layers or duplicate a layer and keep going and experiment. I like to do that. So all I'm doing is I'm using the lasso tool and I'm blocking out a space and I fill out a color and then I make a new layer. So that's all I'm doing back and forth non-stop until the entire image is flattened out. So I'm sure you eagle-eyed observers have realized that there's an image in the upper left-hand corner of the character that I've been drawing, and I'm sure you're asking why he's there. So in the last episode, I brought up how it's difficult for me to think in color. The great news about drawing a pre-existing character is that you can essentially use the color palettes that have already been created and then tweak them a bit. So that's what I do, is I take an image that's online and I use the color picker, and from there I can just pick the color that I want, and then boom, I drop it there and I'm done. Yeah, so to end the image, I just added some text using the text tool, and I found an image on unsplash.com that I could use, and I added that. So that was it. That's essentially my process. For those of you who have seen it 1,000 times, thank you for your patience. For those of you who this is new to, I hope you enjoyed it. I plan to make some more of these. Well, I plan to always make some more art. So thank you for watching. If you enjoyed watching, hit that like button, and if you liked it, maybe subscribe. But if not, you take care, and I'll see you around next time.